Hello, everybody. My name is Justin, or SQEE Jvanny, as you might know me as, or might not know me as, because this is one of our first YouTube videos going up. What we're about to go into is interviews of all the SQEE members, asking them a few different questions, so you can get a little background about them and get to know them a little better. So how this is going to go is I'm asking three general questions that'll go to every single one of them. Those three questions are, who are you? What is your gaming background? And what is your COD playstyle? And then after I ask those three questions, I'm going to be asking a bonus question to each person, and it's going to be different for every person. It's going to be based on who they are, so you can know them a little bit more, a little bit beyond gaming for some of them. And they don't know that one beforehand. They know the other three beforehand. So, but before we get into that, thought I might give you my answers to these questions so you know who I am. So as I already said, I'm SQEE Jvanny. Jvanny is just a combination of my real name, first and last name, and mixed around a little bit. What is my gaming background? So I've been gaming for quite some time now. I didn't always start out with COD. I think the first major game I played was RuneScape. That's probably like all time my most played game. But I'm a big RuneScape player, big Minecraft player. And then I started playing COD and MW2 and been playing almost every COD since. Started on the Xbox, now I'm on the PC. And for the last question, what is my COD playstyle? Definitely when Cold War came out, I was very big into sniping, loved it, loved the Pellington. That was my favorite sniper to use. Even though I got roasted for it, I still loved it, still do. But I think now I'm moving towards using a lot more different guns. Usually I get frustrated with the snipers and I move to like a submachine gun or AR just to change it up and have some fun. But I also love the Tomahawk. Huge Tomahawk player. I have a Tomahawk in every class. So yeah, that's me. That's my COD playstyle, my gaming background, and my name. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video because we're about to get into it. All right, we are here with our SQEE member. This is our first interview with SQEE Squad. And who are we with right now?
You were the Daily 26.
SQEE K-Day.
My name is SQEE Sluice Caboose.
SQEE Cold Money here.
What is your gaming background?
Well, when I was like probably 5 or 6 years old, my parents got me a GameCube for my birthday, and that's when I started playing like Mario games, like Mario Party 5. I think was the first game I played. But then I got into like Mario Baseball, Mario Soccer, Mario Golf was a great game. I was a pretty big Mario fanboy back in the day.
I've been playing games since before you were a dirty thought in your daddy's eye. Let me start there. I've been playing anything from Nintendos to Xbox to PS3, 4, 5, 1, 2. You know, I'm a huge gamer. It's what I do. It's what I love.
My gaming background, I've been gaming since as long as I can remember. Played like Pokemon, like Legend of Zelda, that's kind of games growing up, Mario. Moved into Call of Duty probably in like the 4th or 5th grade. I think it was like World at War at the time. But yeah, I've been playing games since as long as I can remember.
Everything. From like 3 years old, I had an N64 to PS1, PS2, 360, going up the whole line. This right here is the reason I started playing FPS shooters, 007 on the N64. But yeah, it's always been Mario shooters. It's been everything.
What is your COD playstyle?
COD playstyle, definitely a sniper. I remember back in like the MW2 days, like quick scoping with the intervention. Wasn't very good back then. I'm going to be honest, didn't hit a lot of shots. Nowadays, I've gotten a lot better at it. But I kind of use whatever. Definitely stick with the sniper for the most part, but I like to use SMGs and ARs every once in a while.
I would say my playstyle back when I started in MW3 on the Wii actually was very slow paced. I used to camp in the back with a Barrett because I had to aim with the remote, so it was like really hard. So I was really a camper at the beginning of my COD career, but now I would say I'm more balls to the wall. I like to rush in respawn and one life game modes, mostly with strange weapons. I love that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War came out with the ballistic knife and the crossbow because I love running around with those things. I think it's interesting and I think it makes it challenging.
Again, I've been playing the hell out of multiplayer since I was like 10 years old, so at this point, I call it like a predictability play style, I suppose. Like, again, a lot of these maps are reused, these guns, like I'm able to predict a lot of stuff just from common sense and playing it for so many years. Like, so I guess it's strategic, but it's kind of predicting too, just assuming an enemy should come this way just because this went off, or so strategic slash predictability.
I love to just lay down in the back and just fire with an LMG. I'm that guy.
All right, all right.
I'm that guy that you curse out and you threaten to kill me for, bro. I lay down in the back and I go, hey, get. And then I hear you on the other side go, what the fuck? They're shooting me. He won't move. He's a camper. You know, that cry. It just fuels me a little bit. Makes me kind of happy that you're pissed.
And on to our bonus question. So there's a rumor going around that you really know your way around a golf course. So I have a question. What is like the most important iron in your opinion, and why?
I would say that would be the 7-iron, and that's because it has a pretty intermediate loft. It's about the club that you'll hit the medium distance in your golf bag. The cool thing about a 7-iron is you can hit it low, you can hit it high, you can play different shots where you swing soft or hard, and therefore you can do a lot of things with a 7-iron that you can't with a lot of other irons. If I was to play golf with only one club, it would be a 7-iron.
So for everybody who doesn't know, Ethan has a pretty sweet Jeep. And my question is around that Jeep. So if you could tell us a little about the Jeep, and then the follow-up question is if you had an infinite budget, what would be something that you'd want to upgrade to that Jeep, and like if the upgrade would never break down?
Okay, I got the upgrade part. What was the first part of the question?
Just tell us about the Jeep.
Okay. That was like my first car that I started actually working on myself, and that got me into cars because I have a few more now. But it's red, number one. Got to have the subs bumping in there. It's a pretty sweet ride. I mean, it's a daily, but it's also great for going off road with. That's what I love. It's not like huge, jacked up. It's just enough. But if I was going to do an upgrade to it, oof. I mean, I'd get a brand new crate engine. They call the stroker motors. They're like $6,000, but they're upgraded engines, just for going crazy off-roading. So that would definitely be my upgrade if I had the extra money. I mean, follow me on TikTok, maybe I'll get it.
All right, nice little plug. Maybe we can add a little username tag. So recently you graduated from college, IRL. Is this true?
Yes, this is true.
Okay, so can you just tell us a memorable event that occurred that first pops into your head?
First memory that pops into my head. All right. I think it was my junior year. I had three new roommates. We didn't really talk for like the first 2 weeks. A couple of them went out. I stayed at home. I was playing some game. That's all I remember. And I just remember my roommate stumbling into the room at like 3 a.m. I'm up watching like Naruto probably. And he's holding a bottle of Malibu and he's like, guys, this is ridiculous. We got to start talking. This year sucks so far. Like, we got to bond. And that moment on, like, we've all been like best friends. That's great.
So I heard that you like to stream a little bit of Pokemon here and there.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us your favorite Pokemon game?
My favorite Pokemon game is Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Now, these are recreations of the original Gold and Silver, but with Gen 4 mechanics. For people who don't know, basically they took a game from 2000 and they revamped it so that it would play as a game that would in 2010. It's just a recreation of Gen 2. It's regarded as probably the best game in the series, just with all the little details they have, like the Pokemon follow you, the physical special split, just all around great game.
And what console do you play that on?
The Nintendo DS.